bad as it could have been. Had a big meal out Saturday.
Well then, 1 on's not bad at all in that case. Maintain, Jenny.
Oh, damn! I was hoping for a loss. I've been really, really good all week.
Oh.
Well, most of the week anyway.
That's how it goes sometimes. We can talk about your choices and what most of the week means.
I know. The big day is getting closer and closer, but sometimes I still can't resist a treat.
Oh, it's about finding the balance and the right kind of treats. 3 off! Well done, Marcia. That's 2 weeks in a row.
If only I know what I was doing right. I'm still not complaining though.
How did you do, Moss?
3 off.
Good thing it wasn't 2 or 1. 3 on, I'm afraid, Kelly.
Oh, God.
Oh, were you expecting it?
Well, not sure I was expecting that much, but I wasn't exactly on plan.
Just draw a line, you'll get it back off. Just stick to the plan. Morning, ladies.
Morning.
Well, today is our last group in November, and we all know what that means.
Christmas is coming.
The goose is getting fat.
I guess I'm the goose.
It's just visiting weight, Kelly. Just make sure that visitor doesn't stay for Christmas. But yes, it is a tough time for all of us. All the parties, the office treats, the booze, the family bringing chocolates and sweets. Everyone thinks it's just about the Christmas dinner, but for staying on plan, the whole month can be a bit of a minefield.
Yeah, it's not the booze that gets me. I drink gin and slim, white wine, all the low sin stuff. It's been ages since I had a Guinness. The morning after, all I want is starch. Bread and salty bacon, eggs swimming in grease. It's not being drunk that lowers my control. It's being hungover.
Well, obviously that's not something I can talk of, but I know when I have weakness moments I know are coming, I try to prepare for them. So what can you do to prepare, Marcia?
I guess I can make something the day before that'll satisfy the cravings. Get a few snacks prepared.
Good plan. Any suggestions, Gam?
Well, I like to make those little onion badges. You know the ones you bake with fry. 1 sin each. No, they're not 1 sin, they're half a sin. I'm so sorry. Look at me, like, don't even know my own plan.
Good one. Good
If
one.
I put 3 on and my brain is just like, I just feel so disappointed. Yeah.
Good one. Good one, Kelly.
If it's stodge you're after, why not make a risotto the day before? Heat that up in the microwave and it will definitely fill you up. And you can definitely operate the microwave with a hangover.
I can even put bacon bits in it. With the fat trim. Even saltier.
Great idea.
I am going to drink so much champagne at my wedding and on my honeymoon. Even if I do hit target in time for the day, I'm coming back from that so fat.
And pregnant.
well, you never know.
If you do get pregnant on your honeymoon, you can name the baby after it, like the Beckhams. Where you going?
Split. In Croatia. No, I don't think so, Kelly, no.
Okay, back in the room, ladies. What other situations might we find ourselves over Christmas that we need to think about?
I've got all the family coming. I know I'll have to buy loads of treats for them. And I know I'll find it hard to resist picking, especially with my mom coming. I love her, but she stresses me out. Gotta put a chip in my mouth just to stop me from sassing her.
So what else can you do to deal with the stress?
I guess I could go for a walk when it gets too much, but it's hard to find an excuse.
I know what you mean, Mars. I need an excuse to get away from all the merriment, the noise, and the crisps.
Why don't we go for a walk together? Tell the family we have to support the other one. They'll never know. We just escaped together.
It's not a bad idea, actually. We could, like, make it official. We could do a sponsored walk or something, you know, like say we're in training.
Oh, great idea. We've gone from avoiding family to body magic in one move. Love it, ladies. This is the sort of planning that helps us stay on plan, even when we have temptation all around, like Christmas.
And New Year. And my bloody birthday straight afterwards. I'm going to waddle into 2025.
Yeah, it'll be Ramadan before I know it.
Isn't that all just fasting that is it?
It is. Until sundown. Then the feasting starts. Staying on plan when you've been fasting all day is just as hard as you might imagine, but again, it's all in the planning. If you prepare, you can manage any of these things. Take your birthday, May. Will you be having a meal out?
Probably. It's a bit less of a thing since I lost Judith. But my brother and his kids will probably take me out, and I might treat myself to breakfast in bed.
Okay, so that's just one day. One day out of 365, like Christmas. Whatever the supermarkets like to tell us, it's just one day. We all have our days off plan. The trick is not to turn those into weeks.
Or months.
Exactly. It's like the alcoholics say, one day at a time.
Oh no, Pfizer. I much prefer Scarlett O'Hara. Tomorrow is another day.
Oh, love it. Enjoy Christmas Day, enjoy your birthday, get back on plan the next day, then think how you'll be next Christmas, having hit target looking like Scarlett herself. Right, ladies, remember that next week is our Christmas party, so I want you all to bring a tasty dish that helps us keep on plan. We can practice those hangover cures and share our favourites.
But you don't drink, Pfizer.
You stop me wanting to stodge though, so I'm looking forward to your risotto, May.
Yes, boss. Now I know what I'm bringing, I'll make sure I keep it halal for you too. Leave the bacon out.
Thanks, I appreciate that. Right, ladies, see you next week.
Bye.
Bye. Everything okay, Jenny?
I was just wondering if there's any way to speed things up a bit. Oh, sorry, I really do want to hit target before the wedding.
Remind me when it is again.
April.
Well, that gives you nearly 5 months. That's only about 1.5 pounds per week. So don't think about the big target, focus on that week by week. That's very doable. Just remember to drink plenty of water and eat loads of greens, that will help. And when you do have a treat, make sure you sin it. Just the counting helps keep control of how much you're having.
No, good idea. That's a solid plan. I will do that. And, but I might even finally keep a food diary.
I promise you, Jenny, if you stick to the plan, you'll be fine. But also, whatever weight you are on your wedding day, you are going to look and feel fabulous. It'll be the best day of your life. And Michael will love you that day and always.
Bless you. No, I know. But I really do feel like this is my moment to just hit my goal.
We'll all support you all the way to the altar.
Thank you, Pfizer. See you next week.
Because you know I'm all about that bass, no trouble. I'm all about that bass.
Oh, bloody old Boxing Day.
Oh, me too. Fun, the food. But about 80% less stress.
My nana always used to say it was the best meal of Christmas. Now my mum, I completely agree. I mean, who would love all those cold meats, the bubble and sweet? And everything's just so much easier these days. You just heat it up and plonk it on a plate.
Well, you know, it's not a holiday in America, so it wasn't a big deal growing up. But I'm with Nana. It's one of my favorite British traditions. Though the sales tend to be less of a thing than they used to.
Oh, yeah. I remember back in the day when they used to show people in tents outside department stores on telly. I just thought they were mad. Boxing Day is for moving even less than Christmas Day. It's for stuffing your face with mince pies and drinking things you'd never drink for the rest of the year, like sherry.
Not for us, Cal. We moving more.
Oh yeah, we're burning off at least 1% of those calories I ate yesterday.
So you wasn't planning for Christmas Day?
What was I am? Not just Christmas Day either. I tell you what, if I've eaten a vegetable in the last last 2 weeks it's been coated in cheese. New Year is not going to be kind on those scales.
I hear you. All my best intentions went straight down the pan about mid-December. The second somebody offered me a mince pie at the boys' school carol concert. Can we stop a moment? I just need to catch my breath.
Mine was on the 11th for work to do crisps, peanuts, even before the 3-course meal. And don't even get me started on those 2-for-1 cocktails afterwards. Vaccines. There's just so much chocolate everywhere you look. Always an open box of Quality Street just calling out to me from somewhere.
I love Quality Street. It's a lovely British chocolate. I like the one with the hazelnut. It's in the middle of all that runny toffee.
Do you know what though? Call me old-fashioned, but I do love a toffee penny. Sometimes when you've been gorging on all that chocolate, plain toffee is a nice little palate cleanser. Also, the harder to choose though, they last longer. I think I might still have a box at home.
I can't keep them out the house. Not with kids. You see, Trevor and the boys aren't on plan. I can't deny them their Christmas, and I can't stop myself from joining them.
How are the boys anyway? They're teenagers now, right?
Yeah, both of them. Both huge. Both taller than me. They never seem to stop eating, and they never seem to put on any weight. It's all very unfair. But they've got Trevor's constitution. But they're good boys. James is starting his GCSEs this year. He's got good predictions. I'm so proud of him. Charlie starts his in September. He's a bit more arty, a bit less academic. But overall, I can't complain. We hear horror stories on the news, but not mine. They're boisterous, yeah. Decent.
How are you doing, Miles?
I'm okay, just a little bit tired. Just can't seem to fully wake up these days.
You've seen a doctor though, right?
Yeah, they sent me for blood tests. But you know what they're gonna say. Exercise, eat less, don't be a middle-aged woman.
Does seem to be the cure for most of what ails us.
If only I knew how to stop it.
To be Jenny's age again. All that possibility in front of us.
Yeah, but I wouldn't do anything different. I'd marry Trevor all over again.
I'm marrying my ex again. Well, I won't have told you otherwise, so probably sad that has to be in the bargain now.
So no looking back, Cam. We've got loads of time left. We're still young in the grand scheme of things.
Lots of mistakes left to make.
That too. It's all part of God's plan.
Right, okay, my chef, you say so.
Because you know I'm all about that bass, no trouble. I'm all about that bass, no trouble. I'm all about that bass, no trouble. I'm all about that bass, bass. Yeah, it's pretty clear. I ain't no size.
Did you hear about Marcia?
Yeah, she told me last time I went for a walk. Oh my god, I just can't believe it. She just looks so healthy.
Morning! What's going on?
Jenny, oh gosh, you haven't heard, have you? It's
No.
Marcia, she got a test results back. It's cancer. They've given her 6 months.
Sorry, 6 months. That's no time. Fucking cancer. Sorry, I don't usually swear, but
Fucking cancer.
yeah.
Is she coming this morning?
Yeah, she texted me. She told me she wants to carry on as normal for as long as she can. So if we can keep this as normal as we can, please, for Marcy's sake, as much as for the rest of us.
Yeah, of course, we'll be completely respectful.
You, Kelly. And how would that be normal?
Alright, Mars.
Top of the world, Cam.
Oh, I'm sorry, that was a dumb question.
No, there are no dumb questions.
We cancer be cured by burning over mulch?
You got me there, Kim. I guess there are some dumb questions.
Before we weigh in, ladies, a reminder that we're going to be talking speed veg today. So I want you all to share your favourite recipes with lots of greens.
Oh, goody! It's kale wheat!
Kill me now.
Jesus, Marcia.
What? Only Kelly can make jokes? I'm telling you now, I'm going down smiling and laughing if it's the last thing I do. And God, I really hope laughing is the last thing I do. That's how I want to go out, smiling and laughing and ready to tell Jesus the funniest jokes he's heard.
Amen to that, sister.
Are you disrespecting the Lord, Kelly? Because I'll tell him when I see him.
Well, what's Mars? No, I'm not. Now, you know I'm not a big fan of the church, but when I heard about you, well, I just thought it punched on right in the nose, shall we say. I like your version of Jesus, though, when he used to laugh, and I hope you find him. Just not for a bit,
Yeah, not for a bit, eh, Marcia? I want you laughing at my wedding.
Blimey, I'll have your dress.
Oi! You know that's not what I meant. We'll all be there to laugh at Jenny's dress. Sorry, enjoy her
Hey.
big day.
Amen to that too.
Amen.
Inshallah, indeed. Now, ladies, let's talk speed veg, shall we?
Because you know I'm all about that bass, no trouble. I'm all about that bass, no trouble. I'm all about that bass, no trouble. I'm all about that bass, bass.
Yes. It was a beautiful ceremony.
Oh, it was beautiful. She looked serene.
She really did.
Those flowers are lovely.
Just beautiful.
morning, ladies.
Morning.
What a beautiful ceremony, eh? The dress, the flowers. Jenny looked just lovely, didn't she?
She really did. I'm so proud of her.
She just looked so happy, dancing all night. Nearly as much as you, Mars.
Yeah, Marcia, you were a whirlwind. I could barely keep up with you.
Yeah, well, I'm feeling it today, I can tell you. Recovering takes longer than it used to.
You just take your time, rest. Do what you need to do.
It was worth it. What a great night. Remember Jenny's uncle trying to start a condo with just 2 people?
Yeah, we had to join in just to help out the poor sod.
It was the Christian thing to do.
I've got to say though, Marcia, some of those moves you were putting on the dance floor were far from godly. How'd you do that thing with your knees, woman? It's just not natural.
I learned that from my dad. Oh, he was a fantastic dancer. Used to have us kids dance around the kitchen with him.
I do that with my Tommy now. I make him dance with his old 90s hits. He thinks I'm, what is it? So embarrassing. Okay.
Oh, one day he gonna look back at that. He's gonna be so happy. I promise.
Do you still dance with the boys, Mars?
Well, they're getting too big, but I might make them now. If I ever recover from it.
Do you want to skip our walk this week, Mars, if you're not feeling much of it?
No, we gotta keep practicing for the big one, man.
The big one.
Yeah, we've signed up for the Race for Life. 5K.
Oh.
Walking, obviously.
Oh, that's amazing. Can I sponsor you both?
Yeah, I'll send the link on WhatsApp.
Oh, please do. Well, Marcia, are you going to be okay? 5K is a long walk.
Yeah, but I'm motivated. I know they can't help me, but those people are gonna find a cure for this demon disease. I want that for the kids. I want that more than anything.
Oh, Mars. You are a bloody legend.
Oh, hush. Anyway, I'm afraid I didn't bring anything for the taste of Pfizer.
That's absolutely fine. Just enjoy everyone else's. So what has everyone brought?
I've made breakfast pizzas.
These are delicious, man.
Thank you.
They are. They're not bloody pizza, are they? They're just a big mushroom with some stuff on. Delicious stuff.
Thank you.
But why are we calling everything after the fast foods we're not eating?
It's just a way of letting our appetites and our heads adjust so that we can have something that tastes similar but is a million miles better for us.
Yeah, I guess. I just wish someone would invent sin-free deep fried chicken. Oh, all of them are
Sin-free Guinness. That'll get me going.
Diet chocolate. Not just the low-fat stuff like high-fine bars, but chocolate that makes you lose weight. That's the dream.
One day, maybe, ladies, one day. But for now, we have the plan. So what have you brought, Kelly? I assume it's not deep fried chicken.
No, I wish though. So, these are couscous and sweet corn Gulnaz. A bit like popcorn chicken, I guess.
Yeah.
And, because it's you ladies, I've also made a spicy tomato dip to go with it too. It's very spicy.
Nice. Well, I've made these low-sin chicken pakoras for you all. They really taste great, if I say so myself, and only 1 sin each. Thank you.
Wow, Friday.
Spicy.
It really do taste like the real thing.
I get it, Kelly, I do. We all sometimes wish we could stuff our faces with everything that's bad for us, but remember how that used to make us feel? Sluggish, tired, low energy. It's not just about how we look we're trying to change. Far from it. Every one of you is beautiful just as you are, but think how much better you're going to feel.
Yeah. I must admit, when I come back from one of my walks from last year, my legs ache for sure. But the aches I've walked miles, right? Not just home from the bloody bus stop. But it's like a good pain. Do you know what I mean?
Well, today I think it's just pain. But yeah, I get it. I know I'm getting worse. But those hours on the dance floor, I wouldn't have been able to do that a few years ago. I was too embarrassed at my size. So that's the real gift, however it feels today.
Wow. Are you sure you want to do this race for life? Are you sure you're up for it?
You're damn right I am. Who has a better reason to be there than me? They might not be able to help me, but my God, I'm going to make sure as few people as possible have to go through this.
You're a bloody trooper. Make sure you share that link.
Marcia, can I give you a lift home? I know you normally walk, but if you don't have the strength for the race for life, you need to preserve it now.
God bless you, Pfizer. That would be great. Now, May, have you another one in breath, Jesus.
Oh, why don't you take the lot, save you cooking later?
You take mine too.
Pfizer, we'll tidy up the room. You just look after Marcia. Okay? Come on. Bye.
Bye guys.
Make sure you take good care of her on that walk, Kelly. 5K is a long way to go in her condition.
Oh well, she is one precious cargo, and I will carry her over that line if I have to.
Because you know I'm all about that bass, no trouble. I'm all about that bass, no trouble.
Hello. Thinking of doing it all over again?
Oh, no, no.
Missing the action.
It's just that for so long the wedding dominated everything we did. It just feels like there's nothing left to occupy that space now.
Now comes the hard bit. Weddings are one thing, marriage is quite another. If you thought planning a wedding was hard work, it's nothing compared to the marriage. And you rarely get given a lovely dress out of it either. But it's the much more rewarding part in the end. Though I can talk, Judith and I did it twice.
You did?
Pretty much. Got ourselves a civil partnership in 2005 and did the whole shebang. Dresses, hair, makeup, honeymoon, the lot. Then they made marriage legal, and Judith insisted we do it all over again. Ridiculous, really. We could have done it for a couple of £100, but she insisted we pull out all the stops again. I tell you, Jenny, it was bloody expensive being a lesbian of my generation.
But you must cherish those memories, you know, of both of your days.
Oh, I do, don't get me wrong. But I don't think we needed 2 big days. We had so many lovely little moments. It's not walking past wedding shops that gets me thinking about Judith. It's hearing certain songs that meant a lot to us, or walking past the park and remembering our last walk there. The smell of ginger. She loved ginger and used ginger shampoo. I can't smell it without thinking of her, and even a waft takes me right back there. Those are the things that make a marriage.
You must really miss her.
Every day, don't get me wrong. It's been nearly 3 years now, but life goes on. But there are moments, especially around this time of year. We lost her in the spring. I put cherry blossoms by her bed that last day. They used to make me feel sad straight after, but now it's just wistful. I just wish she was here. Oh, hark at me going on. When
No.
you and Micah have got the whole of your lives ahead of you. Now you're back off honeymoon. Any plans, or is it straight back to normal?
Pretty much. Yeah. Micah's got a conference in Milton Keynes on Thursday, so we're going to go and make a weekend of it. Other than that, yep, pretty much back to normal.
Milton Keynes, eh? How the other half live?
Anyway, May, well, you've been shopping.
Yeah, just a few bits and bobs, nothing very exciting. You?
Biscuits.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm afraid. And now I find myself just looking at wedding dresses, not trying them on. I've slipped a bit.
not to worry. You had a goal that you were focused on, but you don't have that goal anymore. I get that. You'll get your focus back, your motivation.
God, I hope so. How did you keep going? How did you not just slip back into bad habits when you lost Judith? Oh, sorry, that was so way too personal.
No.
Ugh.
You lot are the people I can talk to about exactly that. The family are brilliant, but we're feeders. We express our love through food. So they tend to show their care by giving me nice things to eat. If I'm feeling down, it's out with the cakes and sweets. Straight after the funeral, everyone just brought round dishes, and of course I didn't care what was in them. Took me a couple of months to even start to think about going back on plan. Pfizer was amazing, so patient and kind. She would just text me to let me know she was thinking of me, and it would help. It wasn't about telling me not to do anything, just that she was there for me. So it didn't mean I put the biscuits down. It meant I didn't eat the whole pack in one go.
Maybe that's what I need. Oh, God, sorry, that was super insensitive. I'm not grieving, I've not lost
Don't be
anything, I'm just
silly.
got married.
You had something that you were tunnel visioned on, and now you don't. Life goes on.
Right. Time to pull my finger out, starting here. May, take the biscuits from me. It's not quite a new goal, but getting those out of my shopping bag is a start.
Okay, if you're sure.
Yeah, I'm sure. I was so happy with the progress I made before the wedding, and you're right. That was just one day. That progress can be forever.
It can, and so can the road bumps. Be kind to yourself, Jenny. Progress isn't in a straight line, and life needs a little sweetness every now and again. Pfizer would be the first one to agree with that.
Right, I will see you next week where I will bank the loss you just helped me achieve. Onwards and upwards.
Onwards and upwards. Bye, Jenny.
Bye, May.
Good luck. Ginger.
Because you know I'm all about that bass, no trouble. I'm all about that bass, no trouble. I'm all about that bass, no trouble. I'm all about that bass, yes.
Before we start, let's say a very big congratulations to Kelly and Marcia, who completed their race for life at the weekend.
It was hard going, let me tell you. When we got to the 3.5 marker, the end seemed further away than the start. Thank God for Kelly. She made me sing all the way to the last kilometer. Even sang hymns with me, despite being a godless heathen.
A godless heathen who can't carry a tune too. It's a good thing you were there to drown out my caterwauling. I think people might punch me otherwise.
Oh, it kept me going, I can tell you.
Oh, well done to both of you. That's a lovely bit of body magic and a great achievement. Especially you, Mars. We're all really proud. Tell us how much you raised.
Oh, people have been brilliant, especially you all. I know money's tight all around, but you really stepped up. We raised over 2,000 pounds. We even got a certificate for being in the highest of fundraisers.
Oh, wow. Brilliant, ladies. This group is really special. Now, to business. The kids are back in school,
Finally.
which means a lot less running around after them, possibly a bit more time to ourselves. Is that a good thing or a bad thing for you on plan?
A lot less eating. A lot less picking on Tommy's plate. A lot less trips to the ice cream van. These days, too many pubs are family friendly. To keep them entertained while I have a beer. Free. The ice cream ragged. That's got to be good for the old body magic, though, right?
So swings and roundabouts, eh?
Sadly, I don't fit on the swings anymore. Oh, but it all helps. Has your step count gone up?
Yes. It's always my gin intake.
Autumn is an interesting time. I mean, some people believe that as the light gets shorter, it signals to our bodies to start eating more, to store up fat for the winter. So,
Yeah, but Pfizer, come on. It's like Kelly said, you know, summer signals to us that we should be eating ice cream and drinking beer. It's not that. I'm not sure we can use the weather as an excuse to get off the plan.
absolutely not. But if we are getting those signals from our brains, there is a lot we can do. Remember, the plan is never ever about feeling hungry. It's about eating the right things in the right amount and at the right time. It's about sinning the rest and finding the balance. So, as we do move from summer to autumn, I thought we could talk about a few of our favourites to keep us full as the weather gets colder.
I do a mean chili. If you put it in the slow cooker before we go to work, it makes the whole house smell lovely. And the beef is incredibly tender. Even the really low-fat mince.
I mean, why is it called chili? I mean, I've had your chili, mate, and it should be called hottie. Funny enough, that's actually what my uncle called you at my wedding. Tell you what.
Any other suggestions? None of that.
Well, you can't beat a good old chicken casserole in my opinion. Chucking some chicken, some potatoes, any veg you've got lying around and just can't go wrong.
Good. Hearty winter food can be totally on plan. Love it.
I do miss dumplings in my stew though. It's basically just flour and butter. So many sins.
Yeah, well, come on, Mars.
But
Oh, just indulge yourself. Just eat the bloody dumpling.
no.
Well, what difference does it make? Given everything.
I get what you're saying. Don't think I haven't thought of it. But here's the thing. Here's the difference it makes. I probably won't live to see another snowfall. I definitely won't live to see another daffodil season. And there's nothing I can do about that. My body is in pain. It's attacking me from the inside out. Every day is a battle. And there's nothing I can do about that. I won't see the boys get married, or grandkids, and it breaks my heart. There's nothing I can do about that. But this I can control. I have a beautiful dress laid out for my own funeral. I last wore it when I was in my 20s. I kept it all these years in case I might fit into it again. So yes, I might miss dumplings when I eat my stew. But when Trevor kisses me goodbye, he'll do so while I'm wearing the dress I wore the first night he took me dancing. Now that may not be much control, not as much as I'd like, but it's the last gift the good Lord gave me, and I'd be damned if I squander the last bit of control I had left.
Oh, God, Max. Yeah, I'm sorry. You know, like, I just let my microphone wear me sometimes.
Oh, Kelly, I wouldn't have you any other way. And yes, part of me wants to stuff my face with dumplings and chocolate and cake. But if I can't have control over my body, I'm going to take it over the things I can. So, I'm going to make sure they serve stew with dumplings at my wake. And I want you to enjoy them for me. I want all of you to live as I can. Just for one day, like Faiza said, just one day. Do we have a deal?
Oh, Marcia, I can't believe this. You're so brave, but it's so bloody unfair.
Oh, Marcia, you've been Miss Slinky. You've been Woman of the Year. I've watched you here make your progress and have your struggles. And one sash we never gave you is the one I know every single one of us would give you if we had the chance. Absolute bloody hero.
Yes.
She must be in it as well. When was the last time you went by this?
I can die happy now.
Nice. Can I give you a book?
Always. And I want you to feel my arms around you long after I'm gone, Cal. All of you.
This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, shine, shine. Let it shine.
I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine. I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine. I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, shine, shine. Let it shine. It was a beautiful ceremony.
It really was beautiful.
All her family, the boys, Trevor, they were so strong.
They really were. Trevor's speech was just lovely, really captured her soul. When he cried at the end, I thought he was braver still, standing there in front of us all, not caring what we thought, just mourning his love.
I think the boys needed to see that though. Needed to see him cry, just to show them that they could be strong.
She was so loved by so many people from so many different parts of her life, and we'll all miss her.
There were so many kids from her school there. Miss Marcia, they called her, even those long since grown up. Everyone's favourite dinner lady.
What is their school now supervisor now?
Marcia didn't. She hated that. Said it made her sound like the boss of lunch. She preferred school dinner lady. No airs.
But she was a real lady though. Even through the end, she always had such grace and poise. I mean, she could be wicked fun, even had a wicked sense of humour, but always carried herself so beautifully.
I think a lot of that came from her faith. You saw how loved she was in that congregation. And nice to see someone who actually knew her doing the eulogy. Such lovely personal stories. And her final words. Tell them I've gone dancing. So beautiful. So Marcia.
I loved hearing about all the times she made the choir work. All the times she didn't. That story about her getting all the words wrong because she drank way too much wine before midnight mass was just priceless.
Oh yeah, but I bet she still sung those hymns with full gusto though.
When did Miss Marcia do anything without full gusto? Even at my wedding. Oh, she was clearly in pain, but she was still first on that dance floor, dragging everyone up for a boogie.
Oh, I'm going to really miss her. She could be a handful at times in group, but that's what made it so much fun.
I will miss her belly laugh when Kelly told a filthy joke, just trying to shock her.
I'll miss all the messages in the WhatsApp group. I don't think she ever did get the hang of the SlimmingWorld app.
Yeah. How many sins is it in a hi-fi bar?
It's an avocado speed vegetable. It's just about the only vegetable with actual sins, but how many times did she ask?
I think she was just hoping for a different answer.
Yeah.
Good joke, but it's people like Marcia asking questions that keep us all on our toes. I bet you check the app loads more thanks to her.
Yeah, we really did.
I hope she's at peace. I mean, I don't know what I believe in all that, but I know that she did. God, I hope she gets it. No one deserves it more.
Bye, Marcia. I miss you.
Goodbye, Miss Marcia. Love you.
Goodbye, my friend. I'll miss you always.
Goodbye, Marcia. We'll never forget you.
Right. Come on, everyone. Marcia wouldn't want us standing around here moping when she's thrown us a party to go to. So let's get to that pub before the buffet goes. Gin and Slims all round?
Well, a Diet Coke for me, obviously.
And for me, please.
Jenny, are you?
Yeah.
Oh my. Jenny, remember about Marcia saying you would get pregnant on your honeymoon?
Oh no.
Baby split.
No, definitely didn't happen on the honeymoon. We think it might have happened, in fact, when we went to Milton Keynes. No.
Alright, so what about Milton for a boy and Keynes for a girl?
Oh, I like that. The boy gets the poet, the girl the economist. Way to smash patriarchal moments. You know what? We'll see.
We'll see about that. Oh God, to be honest, I wasn't going to say anything today. It didn't feel right taking the attention away from Marcia.
I think she would have loved it.
Yeah.
Yeah, she would. It's, oh God, what is it? It's that, Hakuna Matata.
I think you mean circle of life, Kel. Hakuna Matata means no worries.
Oh, yeah, but you know what I mean, all that line stuff.
Yeah, all that line stuff. Maybe when it's born, you and Micah can take it up to the top of the town hall and show it to the natives.
Oh, yeah. The king of E17.
Not Brian Harvey.
We are definitely not calling it Brian or Harvey.
Even if it's a girl.
The circle of life, though. I like it. It moves us from despair to hope. It couldn't be more perfect for today.
Anyway, speaking of moving,
Hub.
Do you think the buffet will be on plan?
Good evening, everyone. If I could just hold your attention for just a moment longer. I hope you've enjoyed your evening here at the Lonely Unicorn. Ace, if you have, tell a friend. If you haven't, tell someone you don't like. Everyone wins, I'm telling you. But just one more thing before I let you go. With the cost of living going up and energy bills going through the roof, these bad boys cost a little bit more to keep on, which helps create the magic of theatre that we all desperately crave and love. So if you're feeling like a little bit of a hero and a bit of a legend tonight, and got some shrapnel in your back pocket, there's a lovely blue bucket just down the stairs as you go. Chuck it in, makes a great noise. And you get to walk away feeling pretty good about yourself. Have a good evening, guys. Take care.
Well, I do normally, but then I get like, overgiving it away. And then after that, normally I get my cash from my mum. Yep. He's like, oh, don't give it to cash now. It's the laundrette. Oh, so does mine. I'm sat on a ridge of my own shorts. Right. Got me, girl. Do you like it? Oh, don't cry. That's what